pretty impressed with the way you handled that Dobransky business. Here's a man was corrupt to his bones, deserved what he got. I've worked with you long enough now to give you some personal advice. But first, let me tell you a little about myself you may not know. You know that I just returned from a mission to Italy. You also know that I'm retired military, fought in every war from Nam to the Gulf. What you don't know is that I'm retired CIA, ex-spook, trained hitman. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Remember, Stone, Dimitri will leave the church around 3 p.m. He'll have a limo waiting, so you have maybe 30 seconds to carry out your DPE order.
Don't you worry, sweetheart. I was doing this while you were still in diapers. And that's a whole lot of words when you could have just as easily said, whack 'em. And if Hunter hadn't gotten lost, I'd have had a little more time to set this up.
We're a government agency, Stone. We don't use words like whack. And complain to Crush about your problems, not me. Sorry about that, boss.
Just kidding, little gal. I got plenty of time left. Stone out.
Alright, so we're back. Syphon Field of the Omega Strain Let's Play. This is Mission 5, St. Cetteo Square. You play as Stone here. He's a newcomer to the Syphon Fielder series, but he's a badass. In order to unlock this mission, you need to get par on Quarantine Zone, Warehouse District, and Carthage Mall. So the first, or the 3 Carthage missions. So, here we go, let's do it. It's a tricky mission, so if you're playing this too and follow along.
During my investigation in Pescara, I learned the Cosa Nostra was involved. Big crime family in the Umbria region. Gabe decided we couldn't afford to let them think it was
So I might be talking over him a little bit, and I'm sorry if that bugs you. But there's no cutscenes in this game, like I said before, so it's just shitty timing for the chat sometimes.
I had C4 with me. I knew that after I made the hit, I would need a diversion to help me escape. My plan was to plant an explosive down the street in the opposite direction of my escape route and set it off after Dimitri went down. Here's another tip. I don't use knives.
So this part here is a bit tricky, but it's not terrible. You should be able to do it no problem.
Instead, I use a neat
there we go. Just gotta make sure that guy in the corner over there didn't see you, and as long as that is assured, then you're good to go. Just leave his body there, don't even move him. You don't even actually have to move any bodies except the first one.
I knew that Dimitri would be coming out of the front doors of the church.
So we just set the C4. That's gonna be detonated once we kill Dimitri.
I knew I had to make my way there and set up at least 5 minutes before 3 o'clock. I would use the tolling of the bell to mask the sound of the rifle. That'd give me a few minutes before they figured out which direction the shot came from.
Okay, so we have 3.5 minutes left, and we're pretty much done everything. We just have to kill these last 2 guys. Well, we only really have to kill this guy walking towards us, but other than that, we don't. Technically speaking, we don't have to kill either of them, but, you know, we've got a lot of time, and we have, like, we don't need any time at all to set up, so we've still got a lot of time before the mission's over. So, what happened to the music? Huh. Music totally shut down. It'll come back. So we're just gonna hide here for a bit. It's so weird that the music's not here. What the fudge happened? So we'll be pretty much completely set up by the time we hit the 1.5 minute mark, I think. Something around there. So sneak up behind this guy. Don't worry, the guy behind you on the balcony won't see you, so you're good. Cool. Just leave his body there, we're good. And now time to kill this guy. Like, look, we've still got over 2 minutes left, and all we have to do is set up. And that's pretty much as simple as walking up to the tower and taking out your gun. So alright, hurry the fudge up. Okay. So, like I said, we don't have to take this guy out, but he's so easy, and, you know, we might as well. Gives us something to do to pass time. Because we can't do anything until the timer gets down to 0. So, whatevs. Cool. So, yeah, we'll be there by the minute mark for sure. Alright, perfect timing, because that's exactly when he comes out of the church. Is the 1 minute mark.
Seconds before 3 o'clock, the bell was about to sound.
There's the music. Finally.
Ready. Eyeing the door through my scope. The bell would ring 3 times. On the first, I would aim. The second, I would breathe. And on the third, squeeze the trigger.
That's actually bullshit. You don't need to wait till the 3rd ring. You can just shoot him on the 1st ring and everything will be cool. So I'll just let you guys read this. If I aim for his head, it'll get rid of all the text. So I'll just wait until we stop talking to each other. Okay, I think that's it. Good stuff. Headshot time. So this is Dimitri Alexopoulos. Alright, so he has no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea why he decides to stand here for an extra 15 seconds after he's finished his conversation with his thug, but, you know, it's nice of him to do that so we get a free shot at him. Done.
After I took the shot and saw Dimitri drop,
now we just need to book it.
triggered the explosives.
Ignore those guys over there. We have 1 shot anyway with our gun, so you know, there's not really much we could do against them anyway. Quickest way over this fence. Don't just fall down there because you'll probably die. 9 times out of 10 I die, especially when we have very little health because we're so low of a rank. Alright. Pretty much done. That's it for the first secret mission of the game. One bullet.
An intense adrenaline rush. Really, there's nothing like it. Except the incredible feeling of satisfaction when you know you've completed a mission, done your job well.
Sweet. Let's do it. Alright, well, it's all good. We're done. Good job, me.
You finished the mission in record time. Awesome work. Cobra managed to not get killed. Cobra's earned a new commission.
Nice, we're 0-2 now.
So, that's my story. Do I think about all the hits I've made? The lost lives, that they had families, that they loved their dogs. Yeah, I think about it. You can't help it if you're human. In the middle of the night, you sit in the dark and their magnified faces stare back at you from the blackness. And the fact that their deaths have saved lives, maybe thousands of lives, don't make it easier. But that's okay. You ever start sleeping easy in this line of work, you stop being human, become something else. If it ever gets to that point, you keep a sharp eye. Maybe I'll have a DPE order, only made out in your name.